to make up for last week's hiatus. Hello, I'm Max, and... Oh, hang on for a second. That's much better. And this is Maxx. Hello everybody, my name is Max. Welcome to another edition of Ask Max, the show where you give me questions and I give you answers. Now before we get started, I need to clear up a few things. First off, yes, I know that I didn't do an episode of Ask Max last week. And that was because I've been pretty busy the last few weeks. One reason why is because I was preparing for Hurricane Irene. Also, I was busy finishing up my pre-chemistry class for my college I'm going to. And finally, I've been working on my room hoping I can get it cleaned up before college starts. But now all that is gone, and I'm back, and I'm here to answer some more questions. But first, it's time to announce results of last episode's weekly poll question. Last episode, I gave you a simple question. Pirates or ninjas? After 2 full weeks of voting, the results show that the winner is... a draw. As you can see here, both pirates and ninjas got 9 votes each, making this the first weekly poll question to ever end in a draw. That is truly unbelievable. Perhaps now, pirates and ninjas can set aside the differences and finally work together. Alright, let's answer some questions already. This first question is from Jamie Russell, and he writes, Dear Max, if you could bring anybody back from the dead to meet and hang out with, who would it be and why? Wow, that's a really tough question. I think if I had to choose, it would be the famous comedian George Carlin. Why, you might ask? Because George Carlin is so damn funny. That man was practically a legend on HBO. Some of you might ask, Max, who the hell is George Carlin? And for that, I reply with this.
As soon as they close the door to the aircraft, that's when they begin the safety lecture. I love the safety lecture. I listen very carefully to the safety lecture, especially that part where they teach us how to use the seat belts. Imagine this. Here we are, a plane full of grown human beings, many of us partially educated, and they're actually taking time out to describe the intricate workings of a belt buckle. Place the small metal flap into the buckle. Well, I asked for clarification at that point.
Bruce C. McClay writes, Dear Max, is this the end of the world as we know it? I don't know, Bruce, but I can tell you that I feel fine. This next question is from Francis Lamb, who writes, Dear Max, if FedEx and UPS were to merge, would they call it Fed Up? That would actually make a good name. That's some creative thinking, Francis. You should definitely patent that idea. This question is from Mickey Corley, who writes, Dear Max, Sonic or Mario? Oh my god, not this question. Mario, on one hand, he has a really good record of great games, including Super Mario Galaxy 2. However, when I see Sonic, I see someone who has good character development and personality, and doesn't always save the same princess from the same evil turtle. Sorry, Mickey, I'm kind of undecided. How about you wait until I buy a copy of Sonic Generations? Then I can give you a straight answer. Dan Cotton writes, Dear Max, when will the zombie invasion begin? I don't know for sure, Dan, but when it does, I'll be prepared. This question is from Kit Doughty, who writes, Dear Max, do chickens have large talons? Yeah, you better believe those chickens have large talons. And they will definitely use them if you try to mess with them. One time I went to my Aunt Pat's house, and she had a whole hen house filled with chickens. I then thought it would be funny if I tried scaring some of the chickens away. Next thing I knew, the chickens were coming after me, and I was running for my life. Trust me, whether it be in Zelda games or in real life, you do not want to screw with a chicken. Cameron King writes, Dear Max, what's good? What's really good? Well, Cameron, that's a pretty subjective question. But for me, the answer is Zack's Hamburgers. They're really good. And that's all we have for today. But if you still have questions you think I can answer, then like always, leave a comment down below on YouTube or leave a post on my Facebook group, Ask Max. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for today's weekly poll question. Today's question is, who's your favorite stand-up comedian? Now, instead of me giving you voting options, I'm going to let you guys do it. All you gotta do is go to the weekly poll question on Facebook, then enter in your own favorite comedian. Or you can vote for your favorite comedian if he's already there. Either way, you can only do this by going to the Ask Maxx Facebook group on facebook.com. Until next time, guys, this is Max, signing off.
Here's one they just made up. Near miss. When two planes almost collide, they call it a near miss. It's a near hit. A collision is a near miss. Look, they nearly missed.